Hi. Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Jason, and our app was CounterPoint. And CounterPoint is a web application where people can post questions, and then professionals, professors, and experts can then answer these questions and give their opinion on them. And it's meant to be like an online web application for debate. And there currently isn't anything like this where you can really see experts' points of views. What we do have is online forums, and there are definitely a lot of problems with online forums. There's a lot of information that's unnecessary. There's avatars. You have to scroll a long way through to get relevant information, and there's a lot of people that really use informal language and a lot of stuff posts that you don't want to read. So although they look similar, the CounterPoint is very different from an online forum in the way that it's used, because it's very easy to see the question and then the expert's advice lined up all in a row, which you wouldn't be able to find with an online forum. And it's also structured differently, so each post is a response to the argument before that, so it's not just like a straight line like a forum. And so one of the most important features of CounterPoint is how to make it legitimate, how to filter out all the really bad aspects of posts that people could do. And so one method of this is looking through a database of email addresses of professors from universities. So at that point, you can prove that you have a degree, that you are a teacher, and that you are legitimate. And also, community approval through a lot of upvotes is another way to filter it through. So then, based on your score, based on your personal score, each post has its own score. And a lower score, it actually shows a summary of your post instead of the entire topic, because you can post a full body post and a summary. And I think this has a really large impact, because solving problems, the first step is to get more information on the topic. So spreading information from people who actually know what they're talking about would really help push to get problems solved. And we're going to give you a short little demo on how you could create a debate and about how that whole system would work. So. And we're going to, for example, we're going to show human cloning. A debate on that. So, first we're going to log in as a regular user, not a professor, and show how the point system works. And then, so as you can see, it displays it underneath the topic. Okay, we had actual debates planned out for each of these, but we couldn't grab the data in time. All right.
Thanks.
Okay, we're running it live right now. Do you want to run it localhost?
Yeah.
We could run it localhost and it would probably.
So if you're a professor posting on this, you were querying against the Michigan databases of who's a professor, who isn't. And as I stare at the time disappearing.
Yeah, do you have any questions while we're trying to get the demo to work?
So as a professor, I really appreciate that you seem to think that we would be better sources of answers on all of these questions. But I wonder if you really think that's the case, and if there's some larger group of experts, how would you be able to tell automatically who should be allowed to participate and who shouldn't?
If we had a database of professionals from large companies or from universities, or any kind of way that we could use email to prove the legitimacy of something, and a database of emails would be a good way to do that en masse, I think.
Right now we're using the University of Michigan directory to figure out who's a professor, just as a proof of concept.
I'm just curious, what tech stack did you use for this app?
Ruby on Rails, bunch of gems to do LDAP queries. Any other questions?
Thanks, guys.